So I started my investments about 10 years ago, and that was through the recommendation of my very best friend Tracy. She was a really trusted sort of real estate agent in the industry, and she was always very precise and keen with her evaluations of good properties, so I trusted her. And I think it was during the recession period that I initiated that initial investment. The initial investment was only around 10+ K, and we invested in a condo in Ontario, which would promise us a decent gain on not only would the property be covered in its full-on mortgage, but we would also be able to gain back like 10 to 15%. It was a really good deal at the time, but given that it's recession and given that I was still in school at that time, that was mostly, I think, all of my savings. So that was very nerve-wracking, but at the same time, it was a good adventure and I thought it was really exciting. 10 years after I purchased the initial condo, I think during that 10 years, I've since then moved to Hong Kong and I've traveled around the world to work in various different locations, Europe, Eastern America, and so on and so forth. So during that period, Tracy one day called me and said, hey, you know, valuations on properties have almost doubled. Would you like to look at flipping it into something else? I thought that was a very exciting opportunity, so we did just that. We spent probably at least a few months searching for the right property. But again, and I was abroad at that time, so I didn't even actually see the property. But because I really did trust Tracy's opinions on what was a good deal and what I was supposed to be looking for, we actually, via me searching online and with the help of Tracy actually viewing the property, I locked down a quadplex and eventually did an exchange to where I sold my condo and then turned it into the quadplex that it is today. It's definitely the best thing I've done thus far in my life.